So we'll continue with this. So the next is define validation and substitution. For substitution, what is the purpose? So let's understand the purpose first. Let's talk about substitution. So this is, you define conditions for substitution for asset master data maintenance. Okay. So during substitution, certain entered values are checked against one or more conditions defined by the user. If condition is not met, system replace the entered value with the value determined on the basis of condition in the substitution. So what happen is, let's say you maintain an asset master, and then there is a mass change. Okay, you want to change 100 assets, you want to change one field. Let's say you, for one depreciation key of 100 assets is something wrong, you want to change it to, let's say, any other key. Now how to do that? So there is a substitution option where you can use the substitution, build the substitution, and then it will help you to update the master data. Okay, so let's do that. Define substitution for mass change. So here is what a substitution, I build substitution, and I'll show you how it looks like. So I've written the condition for depreciation area 01. So I can give another rule, and depreciation, and again I'll say depreciation terms, depreciation area is equal to constant, and I'll say depreciation area, I think 30. Let's search on the based on depreciation chart. It's 1AA. So we will search our, we have 11, okay, or 10, let's say 10. So the rule will apply for area 1 and area 10. Now what is the substitution? Substitution is whenever it sees a depreciation key, it should change the value from anything to 0000. Additionally, I'll put one more rule. I'll say which one? Ordinary dep start date, life indicator, useful life. Let me search. Useful life. Okay, just give me a second. Let me search the useful life where it is. So we'll go to this. Let me search useful life. Okay, I want to change the useful life also. So I'll add more substitution. It says whenever I get in these areas useful life, change it to 37. Okay, and it is completed. Now I'll go to, you see I have written the substitution. Now I'll create an asset, and I'll use the substitution rule for that asset. Okay, so I'll go to AS01, and I'll create 10 assets. In fact, new, and then I'll say business area, and here in depreciation terms you see we have this one and these numbers. So I'll say okay, save it. So 10 assets created. Now I will change this asset from based on substitution rule I have written. Okay. So I'll go to, I have to go to my work list. Let me search the report where, because these assets are still unposted, so I need to search a report where day-to-day activities, international directory of unposted assets. Okay, so I'll run this. So these are my 10 assets. So what I do is I'll create a work list and I will say new work list and then it's change. Okay, it will ask for the substitution. I give the name of the sorry, change assets, queue added. Now I should go to AR31 and release my work list. Released. Okay, so now the moment it is released, let me create a sort variant also. Okay, so I'll create my own sort variants, OAVI, and I will say I don't know which one will help me. This one should help me. Make a copy and I'll say the AA1. It should have company code. Okay, business area I don't need. I need asset class, depreciation key. I need a useful life. That's very important. Let me search out the useful life, where it is. Where is the useful life? Life. So I'm trying to search useful life so that I can, whatever substitution I've written, I just need to validate in one go rather checking one by one assets. Okay, so I don't have useful life here. Okay, so if I use this variant in my report, the AA1, okay, ENLB is not requested. Okay, so let us check the asset numbers. Isn't it executed yet? It said it was released. So if I go to AR31 again, AR31, and if I execute this, then what it completed? AR31. Okay, it says completed. So let me search this asset. AS03. Okay, 2. We change depreciation terms, right? It says it is executed, but it is still not visible. It will take some time, I think. It's a bad job, so it will take some time to execute this. So that's how we can change the master data. Okay, so this is the way we change. And that's how you see the status that your execution is completed or not. So it is still showing completed, but it is still in process. So we'll wait and we will see. Now let's come to validation. So this was substitution. Let's come to validation. What is validation all about? In this step, you define validation conditions for master data. The validation adds to the option provided in the master data, the ability to define the screen layout, the maintenance level, and use of default values. So let us see how validation works. I'm trying to write a validation now. So I think there are pre-validations active, that's why it is not allowing me to write anything. I'll check this. Formula builder. So let us search what is saying. 0 active. So we need to check it. Okay.